Happy New Year. Am I ever gonna stop being awkward? Answer is no. Probably not. It is officially 12 hours into 2020 and all I've done is morning pages and I put on some lip gloss. I feel like I've taken so much time off between December and now, and then I'm just gonna work until forever. Because I get this whole day off, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna clean this. I'm gonna fold that. I'm gonna throw that away. I'm gonna throw that away. Just because it's a new year doesn't mean the chores go away. I should probably put these Christmas books away. Good morning. Welcome to 2020, y'all. It's actually the 11th of January. I'm a little bit behind on the 2020 vlogs. This is the video that one would usually announce their big plans for the year or the decade and reflect on the past year or the past decade. Usually my style is all of the things that I did in 2019 / all the cool and exciting things I plan to do in 2020. They're never usually that great. It is currently 11 on a Saturday. I have not been super successful at waking up early on the weekends, apparently, but this is my first weekend to sleep in this year. My parents visited last weekend because I wasn't able to go home for Christmas because of emergency circumstances that resulted in me canceling my flight. So that really sucked, but it was fun that my parents were able to come to DC for a weekend. But as usual, my apartment is now a disaster because I worked so hard to clean it the weekend they came, and now it's just a mess because I'm super tired and lazy. So 2019, let's talk about it for a second. I feel like I have to have a horrible year every 2 or 3 years. Like, I'll have a really awesome year and then the next 2 or 3 years will just like slowly start becoming less awesome until I have a really bad year. And I would consider in 2019 a fairly bad year. I was very stressed with work. I felt like I was constantly failing and I was always drained and I had no motivation because I was always drained and depressed, and it was just not a fun year and I didn't do a lot of cool things. And then December, this really awful thing happened to my fiance, so we just ended on a bad note. That's all I really have to say about 2019. I don't think I really met any goals or aspirations. I don't even know what goals or aspirations I had other than exercising more and drinking less. And drinking less was not going well. In fact, I'm pretty sure I drank more in 2019 than even I was before. So that was not good. But 2020, hopefully, actually, let me rewind. If you didn't know, I'm engaged. Here's my ring. It was on the kitchen table. I'm engaged and I have been engaged since 2018. I had intended to make a video about it and then I just never got around to it, but I don't think I was ready to get married. Since this horrible, awful thing happened in December, it kind of flipped a switch, and my fiance is now very about having a wedding, so we're starting to get the ball rolling on that. That is kind of the big plan for 2020, is to plan our wedding. This is probably the worst wrap-up video I will ever make. I guess I will just go about the rest of my day now. Winter is so hard for me, even though it hardly feels like winter because it's not snowing, it's just kind of gloomy outside. But I just want to like stay inside and hibernate and not be productive. I complain about the same thing in every single video. This is like super boring. I don't know what to say. My hands feel like popcorn. They smell like popcorn. I just don't have the motivation to do anything productive. What do I want to say to you? I don't know what I'm doing besides being annoying. It's almost 2. I could complain some more, or I could like clean up this disaster back there. I don't even know what you're rambling about. Okay, so it's 2:30 in the afternoon. I don't have a lot of motivation. So let's get some motivation. This is why we don't buy all of these goodies, because when we do, they just disappear like super quickly. And especially for someone who doesn't have a lot of self-control, it's bad. So I'm popping open a bottle of this because there are some things I want to do, and sure, it doesn't make sense to drink sangria when you're trying to be productive, but it tastes good and I want it, so that's what we're gonna do. Look at this cute glass. This is my wine glass that I drink out of. My sister bought it for me kind of as a thank you for letting us stay here gift, because she ran the Marine Corps Marathon back in October, which she did the 50K because she is a beast and doesn't drink alcohol like I do. So she bought me and my fiance these cute little wine glass sets.